Konbanwa! Ladies and gentlemen, come one, come all to the Shogun's tent. The show in which those that build and improve the culture are put on a pedestal, while those that destroy and pervert are put to the sword. This is the May 26th edition of the Shogun's tent, and I am, of course, the bane of the woke, the harbinger of Harridans, the mad Shogun, ACEN. And as usual, I have two of my retainers here in attendance. First off, the lady that has migraines from hell while sending people on plane rides to hell, the literary sage of Washoe County, Justine Hart. And of course, the man who doesn't have to stay frosty because, let's face it, he's always frosty, Snowman. How y'all doing tonight?
Pretty good. How are you?
I am pissed. Before the show, I've ran into tech troubles from hell. First off, I found out why I can't stream the fucking audio through Discord. And that's because I have to update my shit to Windows 10. Yeah. Swear to God. So I thought maybe we'd go on StreamYard, but I forgot all of you are on phones tonight. So that put the kibosh on that plan. So I had to change and because of that, I had to change the YouTube link. That's another thing. So if you're wondering why I'm running late tonight, it's because I had to change a few links around. I had to make sure everything's working. Then of course my fucking headphones decide to give me the middle finger again with connection issues. I swear to God. So, yeah, this is gonna be a character building stream tonight, folks. And on top of that, tomorrow I have to abandon ship, and I won't be back for probably a week. Because they've removed the remodeling show onto my fucking room, and God knows how long that's gonna fucking take. They say 3 days, but knowing my luck, it's probably gonna be a week.
All I gotta say is, oh boy.
Yeah. So so that pretty much casts doubts on if next week we're gonna have a show. But I will keep you all posted in case anything changes. So, hey, my word almighty. Well, tonight's show it's our usual end of the month stream here, and there was something that I bumped into. Trying to figure out what to do here. I rediscovered my old channel, my old YouTube channel that's been dead for probably for the last five maybe 6 years.
Yeah, the latest video was 5 years ago, so
yeah. Because keep in mind, around 2017, I want to say that's when this channel had come to being. Now, the older one that I used, which I had around since 2008, and for some reason my sub count's a lot higher than it is. But then again, YouTube.
It's older, and B, Susan hadn't controlled, YouTube yet, so it had a thing called freedom.
Yeah, so I had a few more subscribers. But anyway. But there was like a lot of interesting things that I remembered on there. I remembered interviewing Mercedes Carrera on that channel, which I interviewed her. You know what? I might put that on there. I might download it and re-upload it onto this channel maybe this weekend or something.
Yeah, what I'm amazed of. All the Let's Plays you have in that.
Oh, yes. There's a couple. There's a couple, yeah. There was a couple Let's Plays that I had there. I played Bayou Billy, Resident Evil, Ghouls and Ghosts. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, considering I just uploaded all those videos onto the into one of the channels that we have in this Discord.
Yeah.
All the
So.
Ghouls and Ghosts videos.
Yeah. Well, like but you know what? I'm thinking maybe in the future I could do a Shogun's Arcade in where I replay that. You know. And hopefully I won't. And hopefully I won't take forever on that fucking caterpillar boss. Because I did do too bad on the first run, but the second run, because I didn't have that full power of that fucking psycho cannon. Yeah. Yeah, I know. At the time I called it the
God bracelet.
I call it the Goddess Bracelet because that's what you had in Super Ghouls and Ghosts, but in Ghouls and Ghosts for Genesis, it was called the Psycho Cannon. So yeah, you gotta keep in mind the only other game that I played at the time, almost to completion was Super Ghouls and Ghosts, and I do remember that you had to pick up a Goddess Bracelet, and that gives you the same kind of attack that the Psycho Cannon gave you in Ghouls and Ghosts.
Yeah, didn't it like give you like a different final boss in Super Ghouls and Ghosts?
Mm-hmm. I think he went by the name of Samael, which was renamed to Sardius because of Nintendo censorship policies. But the final boss.
Yes, I think the Super Ghouls and Ghosts was like after the Nintendo one.
No.
It was basically number 2.
Super Ghouls and Ghosts was the third one. Because I remember first it was Ghosts and Goblins, then it was Ghouls and Ghosts, which did get a Genesis port, which was the game I played. And then there's Super Ghouls and Ghosts. Okay? That came out in 91. That was a Super Nintendo exclusive. It never got an arcade release.
And then we skip all the way to basically PlayStation 2 era.
Yeah, you had two. I think you had two Ghouls and Ghosts. I think Ultimate Ghouls and Ghosts, and then Ghouls and Ghosts Resurrection or something. I've looked at some of the Resurrection videos.
A whole lot easier than it was in the classical ones.
Yeah, it's mostly because of advancements. But yeah, someday I'll replay fucking Ghouls and Ghosts, and hopefully I won't get.
They did make a remake for the Wii. I mean, not the Wii, but the Nintendo Switch.
They did I think it's Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection. That's what it's called. Yeah. So that's yeah. But anyway, so tonight, folks, well, we're gonna journey back to a different time, okay? Now, as you know, last week, we buried the fuck out of ACEN, which, for those of you who don't know what ACEN is, it's Anime Central, which is the anime con that is, that serves mainly Chicago and the Midwest. Now, as you know, last week, apparently, ACEN has fallen to the woke tards.
In the Shadow Realm?
Yeah, mostly because they try to use COOF restrictions to purity tests, and when the organizers said, we don't have the manpower to enforce that, they decided to lift them, and everyone got pissy, so they went on a compromise to say, okay, we'll allow it in some areas, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it became a fucking mess, and I'm sure the attendance over at ACEN this year turned into a fucking disaster. It became like the iceberg hitting the Titanic, and now basically you're wishing for the band to just stop playing and jump ship. But anyway, but tonight I decided. While I was looking through some of those old ACEN videos, I figured, you know what? I'll just share them all with you on stream tonight. Now, unfortunately, you and Snowman and Justine, you're probably going to have to do a little finagling here because, again, screen share on Discord, it doesn't allow for audio because fuck you Windows upgrades. But I'm sure everyone else in the stream, they'll hear it quite well. So.
No, a thought just occurred to me.
What?
Why not host it through my phone?
Say what? Say what? What happened?
Can my phone play audio? I mean, it's the latest version of Android.
I don't know. I think it depends on what. I think it depends on the host, and unfortunately, I don't have that capability, which sucks.
Yeah.
But
okay, what's the thought?
So let's just get in. Let's just get on it, doggone it, and let's do some watch-alongs here. So this is a series of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I gotta recount it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11 videos. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna play it. Yeah, I don't know. Some of them are rather short. Others are rather like around 10 minutes because this is around this time. There was like a 10-minute limit to what video you can upload at the time. You remember that shit?
Oh, everyone give JD a heartwarming welcome.
All right, let me give
Live chat, basically.
Yeah. Oh, JD, how you doing, man? So you've worked the staff at ACEN this year? I gotta ask, how did it go? Yeah, unfortunately, he's gotta catch up to this.
Response.
Yeah.
But JD, we could have responded to you. Hello, man.
How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you being here. It went fine.
Nice.
That's good to know. Hopefully, I don't know. Yeah, anyway, so let's just go ahead and look. I'm not gonna dwell about the present. Lack of work, huh? Lack of work? You mean lack of work? Huh. Oh, anyway. So anyway, let's get this show on the road here. So the first part is let's see 1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh
5,
yeah, that's a problem. A lot of woke people on staff.
Ugh. Yeah, that's pretty much almost every con nowadays. Yeah. But luckily we're gonna take you back to a much simpler, a bit of a simpler time when it comes to conventions. And you might notice that on these videos, well, I'm significantly a lot more fatter on this thing.
You had to use pronouns.
Oh my god, drink for that shit. Oh my lord. Well, like I said, well, hopefully you enjoy what I'm going to show you in a minute. So you'll consider this tonight's stream a palate cleanser for you, my man. All right. So without further ado,
let's in the memory lane.
Yeah. So yeah. So without further ado, let's get down to it, huh? Oh, and by the way, before we start off, before I go any further, every now and again, just like we do in our watch-alongs, I will pause for commentary. So everybody at where I'm at right now at four right now. Yeah, don't worry about it. Well,
I'm about to press it.
All right, let's do this.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey guys, it's the nameless one. Now I know. Yeah, that's my old moniker, the nameless one. at the time, I decided I didn't have my own pseudonym yet, but now and by the way, if you're wondering where my original Twitter account, Mr. Nameless One, came from, that was my old moniker at the time. But who knows? Maybe once I get it back, maybe when I get it out of jail, maybe I'm gonna update it. Who knows? We'll see what happens. So, all right, let's continue.
What you're wondering, what the hell am I doing out here, right?
Notice my hairline was a lot better, but unfortunately, if you probably noticed, I was more of a fat fuck then. Not come to think of it, I'm looking at my face here. Jesus Christ. If you look at my face nowadays, it's considerably thinner. Would you say that, Justine?
Well, I have to say that you were probably
Probably
sure you
what?
lost weight.
Yeah, I have lost a lot of weight. Just remember, I don't know how much I weighed at the time, but it was but I was probably a biscuit. I was probably well over 400, judging by the way I looked. But anyway, let's get moving. Let's continue.
Well, I'll give the answer to your question lies over there. As you can tell, ladies and gentlemen, this is ACEN 2010. The Nameless One's here. I'm here. I'm feeling good. Sorry I haven't made a video in so long. Well, my father died, of course.
Oh, I forgot to tell you all. This is around the time a few weeks ago. Go from this video. My father passed away at that point. I'm sure you remember that, Justine.
Oh. Pause it, please.
Yeah.
Who passed away?
My father.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, my
I'm sorry
father.
to hear that.
Before this is around before a few weeks before this video was shot, by the way. So he passed away in 2010. This was weeks before This is weeks before I got my bachelor's.
You have my empathy there, man.
Yeah. So yeah, he's been gone for a while. But
Yeah, I too know what it's like to lose a parent. That it sucks.
yeah. So F's in the chat for my father. You know, let's just say at least he tried. You know. Oh, it's not JDA, it's JD. Yeah, it's not John Delarose, sadly. So, but anyway, let's continue.
But
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you. So, the first thing I'm gonna do is after this video, well, at the time of upload, it's probably gonna be a few days past. I don't have a DVD cable as of this recording, but we will have. The next few uploads is going to be the whole trip through ACEN, all right? And I might have a couple special guests for you. Well, that depends if I do run into them or not. So I want you to stay tuned. I'll upload those hopefully in the near future, hopefully sooner than later, and I'll catch you.
Okay, I gotta make a point here before we move on to the next part here. As you all know, I got a stuttering problem. Well, it's not as bad as it used to be. Back then, have you noticed my stuttering problem was a lot worse then?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely a whole lot better on radio than, you know,
Oh yeah.
today than it was back then.
Yeah,
and
my
yes, I too stutter.
yeah, but my stuttering problem was a lot worse then. I mean, I still have a stuttering problem, but you know what? At least I tend to be a bit more try to be a bit more meticulous. Of course, I have my moments. But so that's it for the first part here. So this is part one of many. So apparently, so this next part here, unfortunately, I think that year was pretty fucking packed. It was a packed house, so imagine the lines. Ugh. So we're gonna go ahead and check out this second part here. And okay, are y'all ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's do this.
Okay, guys, here we are. I'm only here for Saturday, by the way. So you know what? We're gonna walk this through. You know, well, this time it's me holding the camera. So yeah, I had someone hold it. I wish I brought a damn cameraman here. So here we go. First off, right here, as you all know, this is Harley Quinn from the Batman series. That's in case you haven't looked at the you know. Say hello.
God, can you really? Have you noticed?
Give us a countdown, Aaron.
Oh my God! All right. Have you noticed that my interaction with women was a lot different back then than it is now?
Yeah. And
Oh.
that is not a good look on him.
Yeah, looking back at it, it's like,
in line.
yeah, they have, yeah, but like I would say some people like they try, but you know what?
Oh, yeah, she's trying.
Yeah, but yeah. So this is pretty much the basic theme. I tend to be like I said, I'm a bit too much of a nice guy back then. So you'll have to pardon me if there is any moment of cringe. So, all right, thought I'd let you know. So okay, we're about ready to continue. All right.
Yeah.
All right, let's continue.
Ain't she lovely? So anyway, let's move on here. Thought I'd give you a little tour here of the entrance here. Oh, hello. Hello. Anyway, someone dropped their book or something. I don't know what the heck's going on here. Anywho.
Love my attention to detail.
Yeah, as you can see, it usually gets kind of busy here on Saturday here. So yeah. This is why I like going to ACEN, all right? Come on, the costumes are just nothing short of awesome, okay? And let's see here. I mean, oh, lovely, a black mage.
God, I was such a social retard back then. Oh my God! Yeah, I had to stop there. So yeah, So this is pretty much the running theme of these videos here. So sorry if there's a lot of empty space, and I'm not trying to make it compelling or anything like that. But what's compelling about just sort of a walkthrough with me trying to fill up the time, trying to be entertaining? Well, back then I had a much harder time of doing that. Saying that every book drop, well, I pay attention to it like real quick. I still have that attention span, but still.
Yeah, you're like, there's the action. Let's view it.
Yeah, really.
So yeah, this is where video editing would be a major player in this.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like a whole lot of things.
Yeah. Now, you have to keep in mind. Also, you got to keep in mind. I tried to do the same thing back when the last time I went through C2E2, but let's just put it this way: it didn't turn out too well. That convention was so fucking boring. It was.
JD, yes, Aaron's from the Chicago area.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Born and mostly raised there, and I'm probably going to be leaving there in a couple months.
Fuck you, Littlefoot.
Exactly. So anyway, let us continue.
Just hope no one's camera shine tries to knock and break my camera, you know? If someone does this, I'm gonna cut off their balls.
Yeah, the camera I was using at the time was like it was like one of those handheld camcorders, you know. I got it when I was in school, right? Now this was like one of the last of these camcorders before there's like camera phones, and then you have like SLRs that double as a
Video camera.
yeah. In the quality of the later day cameras, that the SLR has video function now, so
Yeah.
you can come with some high quality ass fucking videos, like the shit that I do now. You know, I mean, I still have that Nikon D3300. It still works like a charm, but I just wish I could figure a way to lower down the frame rate a little, because with some of these cameras you can get film quality type video. I shit you not.
Oh yeah. You get film quality anything. I mean, the free version of DaVinci will allow you to do that.
Yeah, really. That's why there's not much. There's no. At least you don't have to put in as much effort to do to color correct your videos like you used to have to do back then. Or you could be like you could have like a camcorder like back in like the 90s. Ooh, God! It felt like you're shooting with a goddamn potato.
Maybe because you were.
That's the only good part about technology. Sometimes that makes shit better while it makes other shit worse. Anyway, let's continue.
So, yeah, of course, traffic going by, trying to take a stare at them. I mean, it's probably foreign to them, you know. So, yeah, like I said, we're doing this walk-in right now. So, as you can tell, that's one of the members of Organization 13.
I like those. I really like their costumes. Some of them actually do.
It just went dark. There it goes. It's back.
Yeah, but yeah, it went. Yeah, some of them was with Organization 13. At least they put their efforts in this shit, including the fucking hairdos. I swear to God, it looked like, if you look at them really closely, they kind of remind me of an 80s glam rock band. But then again, most characters in JRPGs does look like right out of an 80s glam rock band, wouldn't you say?
Oh yeah.
Well,
Now, if they were like an 80s glam rock band, that'd be great.
yeah. Hey, maybe that's an idea for Ronan.
In most cases, it's like, why are you here in this medieval time zone, man?
Yeah, really. But then again, it's Japanese character design. They tend to go all out with their shit, and I don't blame them. At least they don't censor it heavily or make it cringe. At least mostly. All right, let's continue.
Like I said, please feel free to leave comments, like right in the box right there, so you can point out what I've missed. You know, come on. I mean, I'm not an anime guru, but you know, I do. I've been following it since I was a kid, so bear with me here.
And to this day, I'm still not an anime guru. I mean, the only anime that I grew up, the only anime that I have any knowledge of is pretty much anything before the advent of Toonami. Justine, I believe you remember those times.
Yeah, I do.
Mm-hmm.
I was in high school in those times too, so.
Yeah. But me, when it comes to anime, I stick to Fist of the North Star, Akira, Ghost in the Shell,
Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah, before fucking Netflix wrecked it. And,
Oh, I didn't even watch the Netflix version. That's all you had to do. Just ignore it.
exactly, yeah, it's like, it doesn't exist. Oh,
the
and
only one that exists is the cartoon.
Oh, and also let's not forget your favorite anime at the time, Justine.
Sailor Moon.
Yeah, exactly. She was Justine was a huge Sailor Moon fanatic back then.
Netflix, excuse me.
Yeah, one of my old monikers. But anyway, getting back.
Yeah.
Anyway, getting back on point here. So let's continue.
Oh boy. Now, I hope to God I don't run into any goddamn scene kids. If there's anything that annoys me, it's scene kids, you know? Ooh, hello.
And yes, well,
Standing
some.
around doing nothing, probably taking a smoke break or something.
Yep.
Well, not yet.
Oh, yeah, you're following getting into the building.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, oh, by the way, if you do come down to ACEN, first off, don't get parking near the convention center. I mean, go over down by Cumberland, take the L, and it's just one stop. It ain't gonna kill you. All right?
Very important parking tip when you go into a con. Don't park at the goddamn convention. You will be sorry if you do. Because any of you ever gone to a convention and then all of a sudden you realize the parking is like a fucking personal challenge?
Not really, because I don't park near the actual convention.
Exactly. Now, luckily, there was an L station that I think it was on Cumberland. There was like a parking garage, and I jumped on the L for like one stop, and then it takes me to the Rosemont stop, which inevitably takes me there. And by the way, this convention center, I think I mentioned it last week. This is the Donald E. Stevens Convention Center, which they've been holding ACEN and since then. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So, just so you know. Yeah, 360p for life. Yeah, potato carrot army represent. Okay, let's continue.
Let's move on here. Oh, yeah.
Steel Guard! Sorry, had to do it. Let's continue.
As you can tell from Final Fantasy 13, let me tell you, I'm going to give you a quick review, 5-second review of Final Fantasy 13 here. I'm going to say this, it's not as annoying as Final Fantasy 10, but it's too damn, how should I say it, too linear. But anyhow,
And that game had not aged well, by the way. 13. Hallway fucking simulator. You played 13, have you?
No, because I was seeing the gameplay of it.
No.
It was shit. Why did you leave from the turn-based tactical combat?
No,
Well,
yeah.
tactical, I mean.
No, the tactical thing really didn't bother me too much because there was another game that actually did that a lot better, by the way. Ogre Battle.
Well, I'm just saying, what was wrong with Final Fantasy combat systems that they had to fucking go back and like we've got to make it more action packed. We've got to allow people to actually move around and shit. I'm like,
yeah.
No, you don't. You're Final Fantasy.
Yeah. What pissed me off even further was they did 2 fucking spin-off games based on 13. I'm like, I want to fucking smack you.
It's Square Enix, all they got is bad ideas.
Well, at least they
Seriously,
did.
They could have made. Have you seen the previews for Legacy of Kain: Dark Suns?
No, I haven't.
I have. It was fucking awesome, and they canceled it.
Well, that's Squeenix for you. But luckily, they did a lot better with 14. Well, at first they didn't, but now, last time I played it with.
They had to make those changes with 14 because everything else was fucking going down the shit.
Yeah, but now
was shit. 15 was basically less shitty.
No, here's the thing with 15. I liked it but the problem with 15 was it suffered the same problem Metal Gear Solid 5 did. It was rushed. There's a good chunk of the game that felt incomplete, and I still feel to this day Final Fantasy 15 is still to me an incomplete game. Because think about it, the first half of the game of Final Fantasy 15, fucking badass. Okay, I mean I like the system they did. They basically it's like one long ass road trip or something. You know, you just go park. Yeah. Go park and go beat up some bad guys and shit.
But if you want my expert opinion, basically anything after 12, it's like you might as well quit.
Yeah, anything after 12 don't. Well, 15, yeah, I would say give 15 a look, but and give 14 modern day 14 a look, but anything after it's like don't. I don't know.
The Prime was definitely in the Nintendo, Super Nintendo, and PlayStation 1 era.
Oh, definitely. But yeah.
With the PS2 era, yes, we had some great games, but basically, they were definitely showing flaws.
Yeah.
And by that, I mean, with the Final Fantasy X series, as in 10 and 10X, I mean, X2.
10-2.
The flaw is basically they had the most annoying fucking characters.
Yeah.
I still want to wrap my arms around. I want to wrap my hands around Titus' throat.
Yeah. Yeah, that stupid laugh. Oh, by the way, I checked out the Japanese version. It's worse. That scene is
What's the Japanese version like?
You know what? Hold on. I might as well go ahead and show you. Okay, let's see if I can type in here. I'll just go ahead and put this on the thing here for you. Okay.
Yeah, because I'm busy watching the actual video. Well, I have it paused now, but
yeah. Hold on a second.
It was on the phone, so you put it on Discord. I'm gonna have to get out of that.
Alright, I'm trying to find that scene here. Here it is.
Oh shit.
Okay, here it is. Alright, hold on. Let me Alright. I think I got it. I'm gonna link it to you in the Theater Workshop. And oh god. It's even worse than the English version.
Fucking kidding me? How is that possible?
Oh, let's just say the English voice dub it actually made it less cringe. But you want me to go ahead and show it on stream?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
He sounds like a crow having a heart attack.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Yeah. So basically the English version is still cringe, but it's less cringy than that shit. Slightly.
Oh my god, my ears.
Yeah. You know what? I'm not gonna show you all on stream. Just to spare you the pain. All right. Okay. Let's cleanse the palate a little bit and get back to the video. How about that?
Yep.
All right. Let's go. Let's continue.
Let's see here. A bunch of people sitting here. Yeah, see, last year I went to ACEN. Hold on a second. I need someone to hold the camera for me. Excuse me. You got time? I need someone to hold the camera.
Oh, you want me to hold the camera?
Sure.
Back in the day where you can trust someone to trust someone with your fucking equipment. Nowadays, you're gonna if you do that nowadays, you're probably run probably a 50-50 at best chance they won't run off with it. Yeah, times have changed and not for the better. Well, anyway, let's continue.
Give me a sec here. Just adjust.
Yeah, this will take a second here.
Recording is.
It's recording right now.
Oh, okay, great.
Okay, so I came here last year with my girlfriend at the time. So it was a pretty good experience. It was my first trip. This is my first day. So this is my second year here. So hopefully we get some nice. Also there's a Lolita fashion show in a couple hours. So you will probably see that. I don't know if they allow cameras in there, but I talked to my friend who's in the fashion show. I'll tell you I'll tell you who she is when you see her. All right. So.
By the way, that person I met, well, the two people I mentioned, that girlfriend at the time and that friend of mine at the time. First one I don't talk to anymore. Second's one of my mortal fucking enemies. Yeah, well, the first one. Well, I think you know the story about that, Justine. But it's been years. It's been years since we talked. It's better off that way anyway. I'd rather not deal with it. But the second one, well, she went ultra woke.
Oh, so you're saying he went all the way fucking
She.
David A. Hill.
She went ultra woke.
Okay, she went David A. Hill route.
Yeah. So yeah,
She went so woke, there's no saving her.
Yeah, I consider her a mortal enemy now. But at the time we were cool, which is a shame. Anyway, continue. But you'll see her. But I'll point out to her because I do cover the fashion show. So let's continue, okay?
According to her, she said that, yeah, I think they do allow cameras in there, but I don't know. I think I read the guidelines. I think you can't record concerts or anything. But anyway, thank you.
Not a problem. Is this for a friend or someone?
This is for YouTube. Oh, how about that? Caught it just in time too. Well, anyway. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and excuse me. Go ahead and get tickets. For those of you who those of you who don't know, this is from Inuyasha.
That's actually a good cosplay right there.
I'm still in good terms with her. Hello. So. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and get my ticket. So I'm gonna stop recording now, and I'll leave you with this dancing police officer right here.
Okay, get it right.
Buster. Whatever. All right.
Square, up, down, left, right.
Oh, okay, fair enough. So I'll just leave you with this lasting image, and I'll catch you later.
I don't know. And to this day, I don't know what the fuck Buster Groove is. You know?
No.
No? How about you, Snow? You know?
The Dancing Blonde? No, I really don't know her.
Yeah, really. Anyway, getting back on point here. This is sometime later, and I think at the time the line was long, and when it comes to long lines with me, I tend to get a little bit impatient. If I don't like waiting too long, so
Yeah, nobody does.
yeah. But me if I'm waiting too long, I get very crabby. Cause like,
Good thing I wouldn't. If I was checking you in, you wouldn't have to wait very long. But then you'd probably be flirting with me.
Oh yeah, I would. I admit. Anyway, well, consider. Oh. Well, look at. But I want you to consider this, Justine. At least you can still get the attention. Consider.
I know I'd get the attention.
Yeah. Well, anyway.
I get attention all the time. Sometimes it's very unwanted.
Well, but look at it this way. For some reason, you're dodging the wall.
The what?
The wall. You know what the wall is,
Wall.
right? At a
No, I do not.
At a certain age, when a woman hits the wall, their looks fade big time.
Oh, I am definitely not hitting the wall.
Yeah.
Everybody still thinks I'm 25.
Yeah, probably
Which
because
I will use to my advantage as long as I can.
yeah. Younger sister, on the other hand, oof. She hit the wall hard.
She's actually looking. She's looking a lot better now.
What she got on a weight plan or some shit like that?
She looks about 70 pounds.
Very nice, very nice. Very, very nice. Anyway, but congratulations to her, though, by the way. So, yeah,
Yeah.
if she knows about it. Anyway, let's continue.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see,
That's a long ass line.
Downward, next video.
Just yeah.
Oh, that's what you were talking about. DMV, eat your heart out.
Yep. Look at that line.
That's why. That's what makes me crazy.
Yeah. And I had to wait in that.
Ooh.
At that point, I did go to ACEN a few more times after this, but at that point, I started pre-ordering my fucking tickets. You have to if you want to avoid that shit.
Yeah.
Imagine waiting in there and having to wear a fucking mask.
Oh.
I'm like, nope, bye-bye.
I'd know better that.
Oh yeah, I was like,
I don't have enough time in the world for that shit.
say nope.
So they don't go to cons, so.
Yeah, not these days. But
Why would you? You got the internet.
yeah, but there was a con this is what part of me, this is which I was still in Orlando, because I think there was a MegaCon over there, and Gina Carano was one of the featured guests over there.
Oh, cool.
If I was in Orlando and I heard word one about that shit, I probably would have went.
Yeah.
Probably there, talk to Gina, and probably pester the Geeks and Gamers guys to finally pay attention to my shit. I was like, yeah, say, hey, now you can't play the fucking Bird Box Challenge. Hey, how you doing? Check out my shit. No, I wouldn't be so hostile. I would be, because I got.
kind of a little bit hostile because we're sitting here like, hey, we're making stuff.
We're making shit.
Can
We're
you-
not. We're not woke. We're not like fucking
That's
Star
what people-
Wars.
Yeah, it's like, stop complaining about Star Wars. Focus on the people who are actually making content that is actually in your alley.
Yeah, something that will actually compete with them. You know, if we get the right amount of attention. Jesus. And that's the problem though. You trying to get attention, but it's like I think the problem is like it's as what Mildred used to say. You know, you're sitting on a fucking nail. It hurts like hell, but you don't want to get off it. You know what I mean?
And yeah, they've been sitting that nail for quite a long fucking time.
Yeah, it still hurts like hell. You're complaining about it. Then why don't you get the fuck off it instead of just sitting on it? Jesus Christ. But anyway, that's a little getting a little off track here. Let's continue. Let's check out this long ass line. Jesus Christ. It's still it's like what 12 years since I did this video, and I'm still amazed how long that fucking line is. Jesus.
Yeah, I would have had noped out of there.
Yeah, really. But, I would.
I feel sorry for the guy with his phone hat.
Yeah, really. Well, anyway, yeah, it looks like.
Oh, you know he's gonna be hot and sweaty in that shit.
Ooh, yeah, probably sticking to high heaven. Well, let's get, and we'll talk a little bit about Confunk after this video, okay?
You know, I'll be back. I'm gonna give myself a plate of salad. I'll be back.
All right. So let's see here. So let's just go ahead and continue.
The line is pretty long. So, it's gonna take. Oh. I can't believe it. How miraculous. I start recording and the line's moving. So, yep. It's gonna take a while for me to get in, but I thought I'd let you see that it's gonna be a while before I even get to record all the good stuff. So, hopefully, I just don't hope I don't get any gray hair. You might see a couple gray hairs by the time I get out of this line, but I'll catch you later.
Okay. Well, like I said, it's been 12 years and I still haven't had any gray hairs.
Can't believe
Miraculous.
It's been that long.
Yeah, 12 fucking years, man. Jesus Christ. And I haven't really changed legs. I'm looking at myself right now. It's like I didn't change much. I got a lot thinner, but my hairline I leaned back. Ugh, I hate that shit. Yeah. Anyway, now let's hope. Oh god, yeah. But I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm not gonna start on this just yet, but it's like you compare the Congo experience from back then to now, it's like night and day, you know? Because did you? So Justine, didn't you go to a con like a few years ago or something?
I went to the Reno con and it was boring. The only thing that was actually interesting is I got to talk to Kevin Sorbo.
Oh, I like Kevin Sorbo. Yeah, I think I don't know if
Yeah.
I don't know if I follow him on Twitter, but the guy's based as hell. I like him.
Yeah.
Yeah, nowadays
And
he's
he was pretty laid back when I talked to him. So.
yeah. Man, if you notice some of these celebrities that tend to be pretty laid back when you talk to them, it's like they're actually now the most base people you can find. You know, everyone's like, oh, yeah, it's like but now you have some of these people nowadays, like say for instance, Will Wheaton or any of those, they're probably like neurotic little bitches, aren't they? They're trying to they act like they're still in high school trying to get some cool points. Oh my word! Hey Justine, did I tell you what happened a few weeks ago? I think oh, you know what? I'm just gonna see if I can pull it up here because someone on Twitter did a
Alright.
did a cameo with Felicia Day, and
Wasn't she on Supernatural a couple times?
I don't know if I don't remember here. Yeah, but he was. I could have sworn she was on there. God damn it.
Yeah, she played like.
I don't remember, but I think there was a cameo on. I think there was a I can't seem to find it, but there was a cameo that they made that she made out, and I think I mentioned this on stream, and she and apparently she gave a shout out to Comicsgate, and I'm like oh god, and considering that, and you have to consider. This freaking one, she was anti-Gamergate. So she wasn't. I don't know if. Hold on a second. I wonder if. Oh damn. You know what? I'm not gonna bother looking for it. But I just find it funny that you run to these woke celebrities and they tend to be like very sycophantic. You know. Even the women, you know what I mean? Jesus Christ. Justine, you still there? Hello? She must be on break here. Oh boy. So now for a time I'm pretty much running solo here till Snow gets back here, so my apologies, by the way. But so I'm just gonna go ahead and go on to the next video. When Snow comes back, I want to talk about the concept that is confunk. We'll talk a little bit about confunk later on. And I'm looking at the rating here. It's like, Jesus Christ, I got 2 dislikes and no likes on it. Jesus Christ. Yeah, people were brutal on my ass back then, but I don't really care. But anyway, yeah, let's get back on point here. So. And yes, I had to wait 45 minutes in that line. 45 fucking minutes. Jesus Christ. It kind of reminds you how your insurance how medical insurance providers work nowadays. Because now it's like you have to work like you have to wait no less than like an hour. So you're back?
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay. So god damn. Well, I couldn't find the Felicia Day thing, but like I said, I did wait 45 minutes in that fucking line. So that's an important lesson you should learn, people. If you're going to a con, should you decide to go to a con, always pre-order your fucking tickets. Always. Otherwise, you will suffer that fate.
The con I went to, luckily, was in such a small part of, and in such a small area. It wasn't that big, so we didn't really have to worry about a line.
Mm-hmm. Where was that con held? What was it Atlantis Casino?
No, it was at a convention center.
Ah, okay. Well, so they didn't hold it in a casino. Okay, because usually when out in like Nevada, you out in like Reno or fucking 8 Atlantic City or Vegas. Yeah. That they tend to hold their cons in casinos. You know what I mean?
No, Las Vegas has its own convention center.
Yeah, a lot. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, convention centers, all that shit. It's become too much of a tourist trap. Again,
Yeah.
it was better when the mob ran it.
I
Yeah.
would say for Reno too.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Was there a mob in Reno, by the way?
Yeah, but I don't think it was as well known.
Probably some minor guy. But hey, at least they pretty much had more or less free reign of the place. And anyway.
Speaking of mob,
Okay, now it's back. Okay, so yeah, F's in the chat for Ray Liotta here. Your legendary legendary actor who played in Goodfellas. I believe he's also in a
Yep.
couple other great movies. He was the voice of Tommy Vercetti in Vice City.
and he was also in Blow.
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, oh yeah, he was also in Hannibal too. He played
Oh yeah.
Paul Krendler. Yeah, at the end of the day, he's getting his brains eaten by fucking Hannibal.
Right.
Yeah, that's fucked up, man. You fucked around too much, and all of a sudden, now he's eating, he's sautéing your fucking brains piece by fucking piece. And the fucked up part was, Krendler was still fucking alive when as he was taking parts of his brain. I remember that scene. Oh my word.
That was a little hard to watch.
Oh yeah. But then again, you have to admit, Krendler was a scumbag in the movie. So.
Oh yeah.
Well, I guess the moral of the story is don't fuck with Hannibal Lecter, otherwise you're gonna end up. Otherwise you're gonna end up on his fucking dinner plate. Yeah. And the funny thing
back.
is, all right, welcome back.
Anything
Now-
I missed?
Well, you missed the fact that there was a long ass line. I think I showed you the long ass line there,
Oh yeah.
and it took
Bonehead.
yeah, and it took 45 minutes to get through that shit. Now, before I go on,
Oh, so this is the beginning of video 3.
of part 3. Now, before we start part 3, I was waiting for you to get back because I want to talk about a little aspect about con going. And you probably know this, Snow, and you may know this, Justine. But have you noticed when you go to cons, there is an inordinate amount of BO there? Have you noticed that?
Oh.
Woo!
I will not know what you're talking about because I don't go to cons.
Well, if you
because I can't afford it, but
no, but if you have been to a con, there is one thing I can tell you. Speaking of someone who was a regular con goer in the last decade, at that time, there is a inordinate amount of BO at these cons. You've heard of the term con funk? Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately that myth is not a myth. Con funk and massive BO is a thing. And it's partly because when you go to the con, it doesn't matter how cold it is outside. You're gonna be sweating your fucking balls off.
no matter what.
Yeah, because there's a lot of motherfuckers there. And when you have a lot of people there, there's gonna be a lot of body heat. A lot of body heat.
Yeah.
You feel like a sauna.
Yeah, I know.
And
I went to a wedding. The reception was at the gym, and let me tell you,
what happened?
there was a whole lot of people. So at the end of it, I was glad to get outside, and it felt like 20 degrees cooler.
Yeah, I know. Now, There's like what? Probably like about 100 people at best at that reception, right?
Oh yeah.
Now you multiply that by 10 or about 20, maybe 50 when you go to the fucking con. Yeah,
It's horrible.
it's horrible, and not only that, because of all the sweat, there's gonna be
Again.
some.
Online, streaming, constantly talking to your audience is the way how things should go.
Yeah. No.
For
Well,
all
I
you
guess,
people who love cons, I'm sorry, but the way I feel is, since cons are going away with the dodo, I'm gonna feel bad for it because A, it's less ways for the woke crowd to take over things, and B,
let's be.
less crowded people.
Oh yeah, that's true. Now I'm getting back on point here. And because of all that sweating, obviously it's going to generate BO. Now, for those of you who do go to cons, I'd like to share a very important tip for you. Okay, always carry some body spray on you, always, because doesn't matter if you showered or scrubbed or did a full cavity scrub before you went to the con. Does not matter. Take some goddamn body spray with you, because you're gonna sweat to death, and you're gonna be sweating, and that's gonna generate that BO. And when that shit hits, you might want to have some body spray handy. So there you go, bam, bam, bam. Now you won't. Now when you go up to hot cosplay women, you won't smell like a goddamn Viking. So very important con tip from the Mad Shogun, of course. So that is if you attend a con that's not full of wokies. That's true. That's my second tip. If wokies control the con, don't go there. Okay. If you're going to like Matsuri or MegaCon, then do go there. Anyway, let's get back on point. So this is after the 45 minutes I've waited in line. Okay? So let's see what happened after this. Hopefully I'm not... Now the question I know what you're asking is, did I start to lose it and start punching people? Well, let's find out.
I finally got out of that damn line. I mean, it's like, I feel like I've been in prison for Christ's sakes. I mean, it's like, if purgatory is anything, it's spending like nearly half hour at that line, but that's okay. But
By the way, in one of my videos when I talked about Vic Mignogna, I used that clip in the beginning of that. By the way, so people if that clip looked familiar to you, yeah, it came from this video. All right, and that was the beginning of the Vic Mignogna video. So what? Now then, let me get back to here. Yeah. Oh, there's Jay. How you doing, man? Yeah. Yeah. Sorry I didn't catch you earlier, but yeah, we're talking. But like I said, so it's Ministry of Otaku. Jay is in chat here. So a little shout out to you. How you doing, man? All right. So. Hey, everyone still here? Yeah. I guess everyone decided to take a TO. That's all right. Well, anyway, let's keep.
I'm still here. I'm just eating salad. I didn't figure you want to hear me eat salad.
Yeah, if you like. Anyway, let's continue. Now we're about to go down. Yeah. Now what I'm about to take you down right here is Artist Alley. This is like one of the best. If you're now, before the days of Patreon and all this streaming shit, I mean, it was just getting started at this point, but this was one way to sell your shit. you did not have you did have Patreon. I don't think you had Patreon 2010, did you? Maybe you did, but
No, I don't think Patreon existed back then.
yeah, it started
I think
existing.
it was like mid 2010s.
No, I would say it was around probably about 2011. It was like another year or two from it, because I remember Patreon was a weird thing around Gamergate. I remember that. But anyway, but before that shit, cons were your money source. So you went down there, you showed off your wares, and if people liked it, they go and buy them. All right, it was basically like Patreon, except it wasn't on the internet. It was more face to face, which I would, in some ways, it's a bit better. At least you can see who actually buys your shit, you know, and actually have a discussion with them. Shit, you know what I mean? Because anyway, all right, let's get on with it.
We're here at Artist Alley, so you know what? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the camera from my guest cameraman at this time. Thank you, sir. And we're going down. Take a look. Hello there. All right. Yeah, well, take a look at this. This is awesome. Be like, hello there.
Hey, how are you?
Where are you, indie artist?
Yeah.
All right, excellent. This is all.
Oh my god, did you see that guy? Oh my god. Come on, Snow, chew your food.
Panels.
Oh, okay, there you go. But just see that guy. I mean, that was sort of the hipster look back from the 2010s. You remember that shit? I like the proto Soylent look.
Are you talking about the guy with a straw hat?
Yep. Yeah, I am talking
Yeah, I
about
saw
that.
him. He definitely looks like a Soylent. Well, at least,
Yeah.
as he slowly becomes a Soylent face.
Yeah, that's the proto Soylent. I mean, yeah. And the funny part is they sound at least somewhat normal then, but now it's like they're complete. They're like it's like outbreak. You know what I mean? It's like the T virus.
They lost it. They became zombies.
Yep. Well, I guess we were warned at the time. Yeah.
Yeah, this was 2010, right?
This was in 2010, yes. And
2 years before I got red pilled.
oh yeah, so yeah, a lot of people didn't. Yeah, you notice a lot of people didn't get red pilled until well, I would say around the time of Gamergate. So, but
I
yeah,
think it was 2012 I got red pilled.
yeah. But anyway, let's get back on point here. Yeah, they ate their own. Yeah, I agree, Jay. They ate their own. They ate their own back in this year, man. But like I said, also there's another guy in chat right now. I think he was part of the staff. He did mention there was a lot of woke people in staff there. So probably give him a ring. You know, see what's up there. So. All right, let's continue here.
All your work, I assume?
Yeah. This is all the personal stuff, and then there's some stuff I did for Midway Games and some stuff.
Oh, Midway. That's a suck.
Magic,
You know,
yeah.
you know that sucks about Midway. I heard they got bought out.
Yeah, they got bought by Warner Brothers.
Yeah, I don't think they're in Chicago, I mean, aren't they?
They are still in Chicago. There's still a team. The MK team is still working in Chicago.
Oh, I see.
Oh, and I think it became NetherRealm, but things have gotten worse over there.
Wow.
Well, it was inflation wasn't nearly as bad as it is now, so $10 would probably get you.
God, $10. I wish I
Yeah.
could go back in those days.
Yeah,
I'd probably charge like
10 times that.
maybe $50. Yeah, like $100.
Yeah, really. And I would say.
This brand now fucking over 100.
Well, like I said,
shit, dude.
blame inflation, or in this case, blame Brandon. Anyway.
No kidding. Fucking
Anyway.
Brandon.
Yeah. Anyway, let's get going.
I'm trying to grab. I got a few more months until I get my bachelor's in game design. I might be going
Yeah.
freelance, you know.
Well, you know what? There's a lot of opportunity out there for game designers right now.
You're kidding.
Oh, dude.
Even in Chicago, where there's hardly any game studios.
Dude, you got Robomoto, Day One Studios, Warner Brothers Games is expanding. Dude, there's lots of opportunity. There's high voltage out in the
And plus, the freelance market's going strong because Iron turned under a guy that is freelance. So.
Yeah, people are starting to outsource video game work a lot more now because it costs so.
Oh, we were so fucking optimistic at the time. Oh, we did not know the shitstorm that was gonna hit.
No, we
Quick
didn't.
question. When did you get red pill, Aaron?
Whoa, I've been red pilled. Well, you want to know when I got red pilled? You're not gonna believe me when I tell you. Remember the Elian Gonzalez situation?
Yeah. You're talking about that kid that made it to Florida
Yeah, I was
and then
red.
trying to send him back home to his father?
I was red pilled quite early. But at the time, everyone. But then I spent another good decade and a half. Everyone thinking that I was nuts. But I ain't so nuts now, am I? But
No, they're not fucking exposing themselves.
But granted, at the time, yeah, I was a neocon too for a few. So I would say around this time. This was around this time, give or take.
Neocon, that's a poor choice.
Yeah, but I never. But like I said, I was not a fan of leftists for the longest time. Never been. But anyway. But yeah, around this time I was pretty optimistic at my prospects. Oh, like I said, I did not know at the time, but shit was about to hit my ass like a freight train. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is all.
Yeah,
Fuck, this
really.
was back in the days when I thought David A. Hill was a pretty cool guy.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh boy, I was wrong.
Yep. Anyway.
Hey, you're that developer for the new World of Darkness RPG. I like you. Said young me who didn't know a damn thing.
Yeah. And then 10 years later, oh crap, he's woke as fuck. He's woke as fuck. You tell him to go die in a fire.
He's so woke as fuck, he went trans.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he's so woke he went fucking trans. And then
Oh.
cheated on his own wife. And tried to
Wow.
get this younger woman that looked up to him to go to Brazil with him.
Oh my god.
Even though he's using his own wife's dime because this dude can't get a fucking job anymore.
Oh my word. He went really fucked, huh? Ugh.
Oh,
Sounds-
yeah.
I don't think
You
he...
can find him on Kiwi Farms.
Oh, I'll have to look him up. What's his name? David A. Hill? Yeah, I'll have to look him up.
David A. Hill.
I'll look him up on the farms there
Yeah, the
for
day
you.
I found out he got fired from Onyx Path, I'm like, oh my god, that was a pretty damn good day.
Wow. Onyx Path got sick of his ass? Wow.
They got sick of his ass, and they got sick of all the, I think the devs who were working on 3rd edition of Exalted.
Wow. And Onyx Path, they're woke as fuck.
Oh yeah,
When-
they're
when
woke
he-
as fuck.
When even they had enough of that guy, you know he's fucked up.
Oh, he's been fucking up ever since.
Wow. That's just fucking...
He's been charging his PDF for like $30 unless you prove to be woke. Then he gives you it for free on RPG drive-thru.
Wow. I'm gonna have to look up this guy. Maybe that would be a good. Maybe that'll be a good.
You could make a special on him. There's a lot to chew on.
Yeah. In fact, you know
And
what I
there's gonna be
should.
a lot of me like thinking, I used to look up to this asshole.
You know what?
Now
That's.
I'm glad
You know what? I'm thinking that'll be our next end of the month stream. Our tabletop RPG lol cows. What do you think about that?
Oh God, there's so many. Like we have to tackle on the guy that tried to do Far West because it's 10 years and he still hadn't made that product for Kickstarter.
Well, I don't know about that because I'm going through the same shit with Ronin. But then again, I have an excuse. Number one, it took.
Yeah, A, you didn't start a Kickstarter yet, and
No.
B, you haven't collected all that money, and B, you have not given that money back.
And C, it's.
You haven't ripped off anyone for 10 years.
That's true. I didn't participate in the Star Citizen challenge. But anyway.
Nor have you went around picking up other jobs and basically, well, not directly saying it, basically giving the people who support you in the Kickstarter the middle finger.
Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah, which is something you don't do as an independent. That's what you don't do. But anyway, let's move
he's
on.
Still getting jobs for various fucking RPG companies too.
Jesus Christ. That's the definition of a grifter. Anyway, let's move on.
More money to make games.
Yeah, given the recession, of course. All right. You take care, all right?
All right, take it easy, man.
All right. Let's keep it going here. There's some beautiful artwork here. Here. Is this yours, sir?
No, this is my stuff here. I do films on serial killers.
Ooh.
Fish, H.H. Holmes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I wonder if this guy got a YouTube channel. This looks interesting. Cause I'm sure nowadays that shit you'd sell on DVDs about serial killers. I'm sure you can find like a million different channels on YouTube about that shit. So.
But back in those days, good luck.
Yeah, you have to go down to conventions and sell it. Anyway, so let's continue.
Like I said, well, anyway, like I said, like I said, for those of you at home, if you're going to come down to ACEN tonight, I say buy one of these, probably about 10 for 1, 2 for 15. Is that right?
Autograph, yeah.
God, even back then I was shilling.
Let's keep it going here. Doctor Who. For those of you first Doctor Who fans. Oh, hey, how about this? It's Cammy. Say hello.
Hi. How are you?
Doing all right.
Here we go. That was a decent. That was a decent cosplay though, but I just had to throw in a joke here though. Anyway,
That was actually a pretty good looking Cammy.
yeah, but then again, I was like, I don't see the resemblance.
Alright, so let's continue on here. Oh, sweet.
Ah, furries! I hate furries.
Oh, I see it.
Considering at the time it didn't faze me at that time because I didn't know much about when it came to furry lore, I was like pretty much ignorant about that. But now when I see a furry, it's like, oh god, I'm gonna stay 10 feet away from you. No, fuck that. I'm gonna stay 20 feet away from
It's
you.
gonna be more than that.
That
Have you
is
not
one
seen the cartoon with
convention that
Black
is
Templars
female
versus
in Reno.
Say what?
Aaron? Justine, have you not seen the cartoon video of the Black Templars versus the furries?
No.
Let's just say it was a very bad day for the Black Templars.
Ugh. So what were you saying, Justine?
What I said is the one convention that is held at a casino is the fur convention.
So they don't do.
And that is at the.
So they
What?
don't. So they don't do basic bitch casinos. I mean, they don't do basic bitch conventions at a casino. But when it comes to furries, come on in.
Yeah, it's what's really funny is it's at the Grand Sierra Resort, and it happens once a year. And I happened to be there that year that they were doing it. I was like, oh wow. And had been just after, what was really funny, it was just after I'd seen a crime scene investigation episode about furries.
Oh, there's a CSI episode about furries? Ugh. Nah, I think, you know what?
CSI.
Considering how they are, I'm surprised there wasn't an episode of Law and Order SVU on them. Be interesting.
Yeah, I was, but it was really classically done. But I was like, oh my god.
You know,
you can make a horror film off them.
Nah.
We'll just call it the yipping.
Yeah, the yiffening. But imagine.
We'll have like normal people run away and fucking panic like, no! They will drag you into the pit.
Yes. Now imagine.
Yeah, with a shotgun starts pumping left and right.
Ew.
Stay away.
Yeah.
Now I used to use these little fucking furry paws, reach out and grab them.
Yeah. But it'd be pretty interesting if they had an SVU episode centered around furries. I wonder how Ice-T would be reacting to that.
Oh God.
God,
Well, it can't be worse than the Gamergate episodes.
Yeah, good point. Anyway, so let's continue.
Yeah, I'm trying to find my friend. I don't know if she's here or not, but she graduated, I think, either last year or 2 years ago. I'm not sure. I mean, come on, my freaking memory sucks. Okay, so you know what? We're gonna pick up the pace here and try to find her. You know, I haven't seen her since last year. So. Gotta watch your step here, ladies and gentlemen. You don't want to trip over that.
Oh yeah, I tripped over that damn thing. For some reason, I kept the camera pretty fucking steady as I tripped though, which was weird. Yeah, it's like Jesus Christ. Couldn't they lay? That's what another complaint is. Couldn't they just lay down some carpet a little? You know, shit. Doesn't it? You don't have to.
Knowing how everyone smells, probably not. Unless you want the carpet to smell like that.
Oh yeah, you probably have to take it through the wash like 15 times. Oh,
yeah.
God.
Yeah, they were definitely smart in that situation. Like, no, just leave it be concrete. Concrete's easier to clean than rugs.
Yeah. Anyway, getting back on point here.
You know.
Yeah, it's just a walkthrough here. There's some nice work there that they've done.
That doesn't look like Griddy from Final Fantasy IV, but that's Reno from Final Fantasy VII. Yes, I do play a little Final Fantasy. I'm more old school when it comes to Final Fantasy, so yeah.
Still am.
I draw very sexy things.
Back when
More fantastic art. Yeah, amazing how this used to be people's main income.
Yeah, and they draw a very sexy thing. This is back when when you go to a con, they allow you to show off very sexy things. Now it's like if you show.
Now they have a heart attack.
Now if you show, it's like but you got triggered, and your ass gets thrown out of the con. Yeah, otherwise, yeah, probably hire the Antifa tank division to as their security. And when I say tank division, I don't mean actual tanks. I mean 400 to 500 pound motherfuckers in Kevlar.
So pretty much you'd be able to fucking outrun them.
Yeah, give or take a few. Yeah, that would be funny. That would be funny if you have someone like that chasing you, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, I must. And in 10 seconds, where are they? Then you see the back, they're trying to catch their breath. They look like they're about to have. They look all asthmatic and shit. Oh my god.
Hey, I think I found out how to beat up your Fluffy for future Ronin games. Run away from him!
Run away.
After like a minute or two of running, you turn around, he's huffing and puffing. He's like, he has disadvantage on every single roll he has. Now attack!
Yeah, but the thing is, you can't run off the
This is coming
battlefields.
from a fat man. Audience, this is coming from a fat guy, so.
Yeah. Yeah, so keep your fat shaming bitching to yourselves. Anyway, let's continue.
Is that true? All right, let's see what you got. Oh. Really nice. How long you been drawing, Gov?
About 5 years.
5 years? Oh, that's pretty impressive.
I would say at the going back, it needed a little improvement, but I hope to God that he honed his craft a bit more. You know what I mean? Because
well, he's like what, 12 years to improve?
yeah, I hope the God he got better over the.
Someone told me he would definitely make an improvement.
Yeah, either improve or yeah. Just hope he's kept at it, man. Because you see now a lot of the artists nowadays. Oof. Again, why do you think
Yeah, he'd be wiped out of the floor with that.
Oh yeah, definitely, man.
I mean, look, compare to Nick's art compared to his. Nick would wipe him out of the floor.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Hey guys,
Justine, yes. Hello?
I gotta go. I gotta get up early in the morning.
All
Oh
right.
shit, it's almost 12.
Oh yeah. So you know what? I think we might have to cut this short because we're stopping a lot, talking a lot and shit. You know.
Oh yeah.
That's how it usually goes.
And
when
this
you
is
watch
video 3 out of 11.
Yeah. So you know what? We're just gonna shut up. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and shut up a little and just keep the video going. So
But I still gotta go, guys.
all right.
See you,
Take care, Justine.
Yeah.
All right. So.
Well, these are good drawings, sir.
Thanks.
All right. Let's move along. So, yeah, this is going to be a long segment. It's going to probably be divided into 2 parts here. So, this might go into a second part. So, I don't know how long this segment's going to be, to be honest with you, because I know it ain't going to.
You know what? I've given it some thought. We're gonna do after this. We're gonna do one more part, and that'll be it. All right? Because there's a lot of stuff to go through there, but there's a lot of the Lolita fashion show and all that shit.
Yeah, we might as well watch video 4. I mean, we might as well watch video 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then have a part 2 later on.
Yeah, at a future date, you know. So, but
Yeah.
or better yet, you know what? I'll cover the fashion. I'll cover the fashion. I'll cover the because there's one. I'll cover the next part, but I'm gonna skip the Lolita Fashion Show and go to the final part. Well, we'll do the Lolita Fashion Show like another time, but
Oh yeah.
because I wanted to show off the last part though, because you're not gonna
Yeah.
believe who I run into.
Going to go longer than 30 minutes because at 2:30 we have the Lolita Fashion Show, and yes, I will be recording that as well. How you doing? Are you doing a self-portrait of somebody here or something?
Now I am doing a Yu-Gi-Oh commission.
Oh, nice.
People were nicer back then, you know? Shit. I hope the guy.
Especially for YouTube. Well, they didn't have the bullshit shoved down their throats.
I hope to God those two haven't gone off the deep end. That's the funny thing about looking back at this. Which one went woke and which one got red pilled? And this was, and keep in mind, this was like 2 or 3 years. This was like 4 years shy of Gamergate. So imagine all that shit, you know.
And I hate to say this, Aaron, but chances are, if it's a woman, that reduces her chance of being red pilled.
Yeah, that's the sad part, man. Anyway,
for a guy, the chances are a little bit higher because, well, let's just say a woman who's more than able to fucking lie, aka Amber Heard.
Yeah.
One lie from a woman can destroy a man's life, so that's why men are more likely to be red pilled, because
that's true.
Guarantee you, they made one fatal decision and dated a fucking basically dated a fucking harpy. And they were a succubus and didn't even fucking know. Didn't even fucking know till he broke up with them or they broke up with him.
Yeah, that's why everyone uses due diligence nowadays to prevent that kind of shit. Anyway.
And it sucks.
Yeah. Take pictures. You're going to need them for the court case. Anyway, let's continue.
Have witnesses.
Yeah.
Good luck with that. Alright. Oh, yeah. Finer. I hope she's here someplace. Oh, look what we got here. Alright. For those of you who are probably much, you know what? I'll tell you what. I'll interview. Oh, hello.
Hello.
What we got here? What's this?
We have Victorian-inspired accessories and hats.
Let me guess. For Lolitas, I assume?
Lolitas, aristocrat.
Ah, the days before Etsy.
This is Tammy.
Yep.
Oh, who's she?
Yeah, I don't know who she is, but this is the days before Etsy, people. Ah, yes. When you actually had to sell your jewelry at trade shows before you had Etsy.
Oh, Etsy. I thought you said Epstein. I'm like, what?
Not Epstein, Etsy. E-T-S-Y.
Okay.
You know that.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. I just want clarification.
Yeah, but this is pretty much. But this is sort of like the convention equivalent of Etsy right here.
Steampunks, what have you.
Oh yeah.
Really nice stuff, and like I said before, we will show.
Oh, that camera's not doing her favors.
Fashion shows.
So what?
Look at it. Her eyes are glowing red.
That's
Awesome.
yeah, that's because she's wearing glasses, so it probably reflects it off the thing. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, I'm just saying it doesn't. I'm saying I never. Basically, I hardly ever see that ever again.
Yeah.
With modern
Thank you much.
technology.
We're gonna move in.
Yeah, that could be another thing, because a lot of the older cameras have that red eye effect and shit. Yeah. Anyway, getting back to that point here.
The next booth here. Oh, look at these shirts. Wish I had brought some buku butts. I want to pick me up one. All right. Well, some good stuff here. Oh my God. If I had a girlfriend, I'd pick.
Now let's skip ahead.
So after waiting, I figured, well, this Tasty Peach Studios here. I don't know what it is actually, but what does interest me.
Now this interests me at the time.
That's cute.
Yeah, it's
That
really
might be
cute. Yeah, I hope she still does that shit. And it's not it just stays business minded. But anyway, let's keep going, because she's kind of.
What is that? Supposed to be like a kid's anime?
Chibi. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but anyway.
Is this little number right here? Say hello.
Oh, so not like a
So,
children's cartoon.
are you the proprietor of Tasty Peach, I assume?
Yes, I am. I am the artist for Tasty Beach Studios. Everything at my table is drawn and designed by me.
All right, let's take a look at this here. Oh, this is very nice. Very cute, very cutesy.
Thank you.
Nice. Okay, so anyway, okay, so I already know about the Lolita culture, but for the folks at home who don't know about it, could you explain what Lolita's all about?
Yes. Typically, Lolita is just a off-brand expanded version of baby doll clothing that is very popular in Japan. The outfit I'm actually wearing, this is called the Miracle Candy Dress. This is done by Angelic Pretty, one of the major brands in the Lolita style for sweet Lolitas.
Yes.
Yeah, so unfortunately, because of
Oh, that's a lot of pink.
yeah, no shit. But the sad part is you don't see a lot of it nowadays in cons because, like I said, because it's gone completely political. Everything's turned into a fucking shit show. But it's weird. I just
Oh yeah, you can't do anything anymore.
can't do a damn thing. And
Plus, I'm kind of glad this is gone because, God forbid, how many creeps you might get out of this.
oh yeah, and man, yeah. Nowadays, you wear that shit, people will say, "Oh, you're trying to attract pedos." God damn. Anyway, so let's get. I'm just gonna go ahead and skip to the next part here because we're starting to run out of time here. I don't want to go 3 hours like I did the other night. But anyway, so let's go to part 4.
Oh, let's see that statement though.
Yeah, but anyway.
Okay, guys, that was very educational, wasn't it? Right? So yeah.
Are we gonna see that statement that you made on the end of the video?
How you doing?
Say
No,
what?
it's not. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna spend more time here because I gotta go to that.
That
Lolita
statement you had
Fest
at the very end of the video.
do my shoot.
Yeah. I was mentioning that fashion show. That's what I was saying at the end of the video.
You mean the fashion show we're gonna see in part 2?
Yeah.
How you doing? Yeah, really nice.
Oh my god. I actually like.
Yeah, and that's a shit ton of buttons.
Yeah, that's a lot of flair there. Now, I really like this tail because it sort of reminds me of it's like Spencer's fucking Gifts, you know? You ever go to Spencer's Gifts, right?
No, but I think I know what you're talking about because my mother and I, we went to an indoor, basically, it was like a market, but a bunch of people were renting out their stalls.
So
Different people.
so it's sort of like Jewtown down in Chicago, where they used, because back in the day in Chicago they had a place called the Maxwell Street Market, which is nicknamed Jewtown, in which you had a lot of street vendors there selling your shit. You gotta be real careful if you're buying anything from there because some of these places they're selling you probably some bullshit there. You know what I mean? Either counterfeit goods or stolen goods.
But the market that my mother and I went to was basically they were selling a bunch of old stuff.
Oh,
and I mostly went to get some stuff from my apartment that was moving into at the time.
Oh, so it's basically
This was 2 years before her death.
Oh my god. Rest in peace for her there. F's in the
yeah,
chat.
she was a good woman.
Yeah, F's in the chat, folks. Anyway. So let's continue, alright? Because this was if I can recall, this was freaking hilarious.
Check this out. I gang noobs.
I also think about honor kills in traffic.
What was that?
I think about honor kills in traffic.
Yeah, he's a little too close here, so. Here we go.
Ah!
Yeah, for those of you who don't.
At the the time, I was big into WoW. Yeah, I was big into WoW at the time. Before that became fucked up too. Then again, a lot of...
Oh no!
Yeah.
For the Lord.
Yeah.
Now it's just the only good aspect of WoW that's left is for the whores.
For the whores. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, a whole lot of Patreon artists and Twitter artists.
Wow. Well, at least some good came out of that. At least some.
Same you can say about basically Overwatch.
Oh yeah. Ugh. That's pretty much the only reason Blizzard's still drawing breath is because everyone's still got freaking in a lewd fan art of the characters there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Blizzard, if you're fucking smart, you keep those Patreon porn artists around, because without those lewd artists, you'd be forgotten.
Oh yeah, for sure. Anyway, let's get back on it.
Don't play World of Warcraft. That
You are sad human beings. That's what you are.
yeah. I mean, I'm looking forward to this other game called APB coming out next month. So.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm gonna get Cataclysm. No worries.
APB was marketed as a pretty much the same way. It's the same game like GTA Online is. I played it is, but there was a lot of potential. But let's just say,
So definitely not Saints Row.
definitely not how GTA Online is. Even though GTA Online, it's leaps and bounds better. But it could have been better, but unfortunately, with GTA Online, they got grifty. Fucking live service.
Shark cards up the yin
Live services. It's a fucking scam. Anyway.
Wait till they shut those servers off and you're stuck with only a single player game.
Yeah, really. This is why I like single player games, because at least they'll last you a year. They'll last you decades. Online?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Online? Forget it. Anyway, let's continue.
Oh yeah, I just found out like recently that Terra Online just shut down after 10 years of running.
Oh yeah, that's right. I heard about that a while back. Oof. Well, what
I'm like, damn, there goes my $60. Oh,
yeah,
wow.
yeah. Just hope they do the same. Just hope they do this to make like some other like local some sort of cert. They try to do the same thing for City of Heroes.
You know what I wish they do with the MMOs they no longer plan to make money off? How about you just add a single player mode
Or just
and
allow
you just sell that? Like you get to play the entire game setting.
or
Like
you
a
just
complete MMO.
or
all
you
by
just
yourself.
yeah, or you just make it available for like for some people if they have like private servers or some shit, you know?
Well, that's a good idea too, but I'm just saying, you know what would be a really good idea? Just convert that 5 stats into a good single player game and let them play the fucking, install it as a single player game. Like, the MMO is over, but you could still keep on playing the game.
Yeah, that's true.
And allow self-hosting, so you could basically self-host or LAN parties.
That's true. That's another thing that needs to be a thing again. LAN parties.
They need to bring the LAN parties back.
Yeah, no shit. They were fun.
But they won't because they're too damn greedy.
Mm-hmm. Anyway.
No, it's shameful that when I fucking invited my friend over to play on a PlayStation 4, he couldn't play it next to me even when he has a second controller. Because most of the games are like, oh, you want to play multiplayer like right here in the living room?
Mm-hmm.
We can't do that. You have to be online to do that.
That's dumb.
It's like, what the fuck? You have PS4. You should totally have on-couch multiplayer.
Yeah, that's what that's. Yeah, on couch LAN parties. That shit needs to come back, man.
It does.
Anyway, let's continue, okay?
Otherwise, I would have to go over your house and kill you.
Well, anyway, move back on. Oh, hell no. Look what we got.
That's someone I knew back in college. That's my old friend Kim. I haven't talked to her in years. And by the way, no, we don't. To my knowledge, I don't know where she's been. No animosity, but yeah, that's where she's been for a while.
Hello, Kim. How you doing? Good, you know. Yeah.
Oh, I hope she's
These
big.
are a couple of my buddies from school.
I hope she
here.
is big.
She graduated a couple.
I hope she is too, you know. But like I said, she was sarcastic back then. But I hope wherever she's doing well, and hopefully not woke, but still. But she was pretty based too back then. But anyway.
Couple years back,
Her
right?
name's Kim.
So,
Yeah.
what you been doing since then? Right?
Kim, we hope you're doing
These?
well.
I didn't know you were into crafts. What? Oh. All right. So as you can see, yeah, she is a brilliant drawer, and believe me, the game design program wasn't fully fleshed as it is right now, but as you can see, yes. This is brilliant artwork as usual.
Oh, by the way, let me scroll back a little. The one to her right, that's Emma. I still talk to her every now and again, but I mean I'm still friends with her on Facebook, but I don't talk to her as much as I used to. But she was pretty cool. But
What happened to her now?
I don't know. I don't go on Facebook a lot as I used to, but I could check it out sometime, you know, because. But
it's amazing how you know people in the past and then you slowly drift away.
Yeah. And then
To this day, I'm still wondering how other people that I used to go to high school with are doing.
Yeah. I mean, but it's like the problem here is, and the sad part about nowadays is like half of them, it's like you have to flip a coin, you know. Either you still know that hey, how you doing, and they're based as fuck, or they've gone completely woke and it's like, who the fuck are you? You were not like this 10 years ago.
Yeah, that's depressing.
These are terrible times indeed. Anyway, let's continue.
Makes you want to go back home. Makes you want to grab a time machine.
Oh yeah, and warn them, like, don't do this, don't go this. Yeah. You get your time machine, but this time you get like a tablet and show them what they look like 10 years from now and how they became, and they're like, and I bet you, I want to see if someone who's not woke like 10 years ago who's woke now, you take a time machine, you send them back and you show what they look like. It's like, oh, and they're like, oh shit. It'd be funny to gauge their reactions, you know? Anyway.
Well, yeah, if this was the time before they went woke.
Yeah.
Avoid that shit.
Yeah, really. Anyway, let's continue.
Usual. So, oh, free goodies. I only travel light here. Anyway, so I'll just do a quick interview. Do you have your own studio yet?
No.
No? Oh, well.
Working on going into business with a friend for an anime shop.
Nice. Yeah. So, all right. So here's what we're going to do right now. Hold the camera, please. So what we're going to do right now is, yeah, I know this damn badge in the way.
I see that.
I'm gonna wrap it up here. I'll meet you back over at the Lolita Fashion Show. So it's the nameless one.
What? What, right?
Well,
Right
just
here?
take a look at you. Yeah, you are much fatter, but
Yeah, I was much
you
fatter.
happier back then too?
What?
Well, were you not happier back then too?
Well, in some cases,
Not
I'm a
because
lot.
you were fat, but because you didn't have to deal with this political bullshit.
Well, I was looking for. Well, like I said, at the time, I was looking forward to. I was pretty much. I thought my outlook was a little brighter at the time, but the problem was, but like I said, it wasn't just the woke shit, but it was like around about 2 years after this. Let's just say something went horribly wrong, and it did involve women. And no, I'm not going to talk about it.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Anyway, so let's go around here. Check this out. Yeah, of course. I had to. What? Did you catch all that? Oh
I
my!
went to do this once before.
Yes, safety is not guaranteed. Well, anyway, that was part 4. That was part 4. Now we're gonna fast forward all the way here. Blah 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 blah. Oh, go back. All right, here it is. If you're gonna load. Now,
we'll skip most of that video.
Yeah. Now, take a wild guess who I get to meet at that point. It did say special guest, right? You want to know who it is? Well, I always keep to my promises, folks. And yes, I'm going to deliver. Check it out. Yes, I met Doug Walker.
Holy shit.
And this was before he went bonkers.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Yeah, it was around 2010. This was the height. This is around, I would say, his prime right there. And
the nerd critic.
yeah, and believe me, this was during his. He was writing hot. This was his prime years. He was a lot happier. He was more freewheeling before all this Mike Machad channel awful shit. I mean, channel awful was sort of formed, but they weren't nearly as woke. They weren't being jagoffs at the time. You know what I mean?
Oh, God. And this was when he was still as the critic.
Yes. You could.
He was like, before he had the brilliant idea of dropping that act for something else, which pissed off a lot of fans.
Yeah, but you could see he was a lot more. He was a lot more interesting artist. But he was a lot. You could see there was.
See the pure joy in his face.
Yeah.
We were looking in his eyes.
Yes.
At his prime. That's funny. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, I keep cheap to actually for the Batman punch down. You feel it.
Oh my God. I would.
Oh God.
But yeah.
Okay, that's a highlight.
Yeah. Believe me. Yeah. Yes, there was a time when Doug Walker was actually enjoyed what he was doing. Now it's like,
Oh, God, if we had a time machine, we could pop in back in time like, hey, Doug, you know those fucking ideas you had about dropping the Nerd Critic and everything? And starting
Don't.
the channel off on it? Yeah, don't do that. Don't
Matter of
do
fact-
that.
matter of fact, you know that.
Otherwise, kick him out. He's
Yeah.
not your friend you think he is.
Oh, you talking about Mashad? Yeah.
Yeah, the Link Carter.
Yeah. Link. Well, I
Did
would.
he
I would.
backstabbing him Doug at some point, or just manipulate him to do some
That would-
stupid ideas?
That was Mashad, man. I would say, you know that guy Mike Mashad? If you ever meet up with that guy, tell him to pound sand. He's gonna ruin you and steal your copyright. Anyway.
Wait, he stole his copyright?
Yeah, a lot of. Yeah, Mashad. Let's just say there's a lot of the bullshit that happened at Channel Awful. Most of it centered around Mike Mashad. And that guy was a scumbag. Anyway, ruined Doug Walker's reputation. It's him and Doug's brother, Rob. Robbie, he's a major scumbag. He's woke as fuck too.
Oh, so he probably convinced Doug to go fucking woke, and
Yeah,
now he's probably looking back at all the things that got destroyed, and poor Doug's looking at his own brother and the Shaw guy like, you fucking ruined me, you assholes.
Yeah, oh man. But I figure that'd be a good thing to close out on. So yeah, it was a simpler time, you know. Fuck.
Simpler time. People weren't not shitty to each other. I mean, people were basically a whole lot kinder to each other.
Oh yeah, most definitely, man. But
And it didn't matter if you were conservative or liberal. It didn't matter.
yeah, really, at the end of the day, it really didn't. But now it's like you have to screen everybody now. That's even more fucked up.
That is fucked up.
Yeah. So anyway, I think this is a good note to close out on here. So let's get the outro going here. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So anyway, next week's show, it's going to be up in the air because who knows if I'm going to be able to get back in here because I don't know how long they're going to take putting the floor painting. I hope they don't take forever like they've been doing the other fucking rooms. Because if they do, I'm going to be.
I'll tell you this: Monday's game is going to be a little bit weird because I was going to run the gear down. I don't have that PDF.
Yeah,
But
so
I am going to try that weird experiment I did,
yeah.
and this time allowed them to take these start for creation.
Yeah. Now, over under. What's the over under on getting your shit back?
I'm going to wait till next month to get paid.
Oh, so it's gonna be a while, huh?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's fair.
I'm waiting till next month until I get paid. Then I'm gonna have these. Hopefully, it's just a software issue, and it's just a driver issue, and they can just fix it real quick. Because last time it was a driver issue, it was only $65.
This is why I'm glad I can build my own computer. So this way you can, if you know if there's an area you can drive, I can easily find it quick. But anyway, with that said, thank you Snow for coming on this week, and
You're welcome.
and Justine, wherever you are, thank you for coming on. So, and for those of you who are still watching on the stream, or if you're watching on the video, I'd like to thank you for coming out to the tent here as well this week. So, as always, if you enjoy this program, then I ask you to please like, subscribe, ring that bell, spread the word, because you know the algorithm hates our guts, and the only way we're gonna get this out is word of mouth. And let's just put even that's a bit testy nowadays because oh God Almighty, come on Elon, see if you get Twitter at a better price, at least we don't have to. That'll be one warrior off our ass. But anyway, Anyway, so until the next time we set up the tent, God bless you. Please take care of yourself, and hey, it's a nasty world we're living in, so please be careful out there. Exposure factus delendus est, Mad Shogun